Hello there and welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me yet, my name is Sofia and I make weekly videos on minimalism and intentional living, and sometimes I throw in some travel content in there too. If you guys have been following my channel for a while, you'll know that I'm obsessed with packing cubes. Like, packing cubes are probably some of my favorite travel accessories because one, they're fun, and two, they just make traveling a lot easier. They make things more organized. I'm an organization freak. I've tried a lot of different packing cubes before. They've all worked very well for me. Like, I'm not going to lie and say that some were better than the others, but I've just made a recent discovery. Guys, it's changed the travel game, so if you guys have read the title or seen the thumbnail, you'll know that this video is all about like the key to traveling like a minimalist, and I will 100% support that it is packing like a pro, which involves using packing cubes. This video is a collaboration with Lite Travel. They reached out to me and they wanted me to try their products. And I like being open and honest with you guys about these things because I also watch a lot of YouTube, and I really dislike when I'm watching a video and I see it all the way to the end only to realize that it was a sponsored video. All of the opinions in this video are absolutely my own. Having said this, guys, I'm going to show you my recent obsession. What they ended up sending over to me for me to try was their compression packing cubes deluxe set. I'm going to tell you straight off the bat, one of the first things I noticed when I opened this package was how resistant the zippers and the material seemed. If you've tried packing cubes before, you'll know that these are meant to be like pushed to the edge. Like, you're meant to try to stuff as many clothes as you possibly can into this packing cube before it bursts. And having sturdy zippers and sturdy material is extremely important because they're gonna break like in one trip if they're not good quality. And then you could also hang them up. Like, they're built in a way where when you put your clothes inside, you can literally hang them up when you get to the hotel and just pick out clothes and choose and get dressed. And I'm gonna stop talking here because you guys don't want to hear me talk, you guys want to see me do it. So most importantly, I've taken these packing cubes on 2 trips with me before. A first trip was just a city trip that I did recently, and the second one was a snow trip. There is an indoor like snow, it's just basically a gigantic fridge, and it's called Snow World. If you ski or snowboard or just live in a cold climate in general, you'll know how bulky those clothes can get. So just to illustrate, this is just 2 pieces of my snowboard gear. These are my snowboard pants and this is my snowboard jacket. Having these with me kind of makes my baggage very, very bulky. So last week I decided to give these packing cubes the ultimate tryout and use them to pack for snowboarding. I've obviously packed a bunch of clothes into packing cubes before, and that's pretty easy, right? You just like roll them up, you throw them in there, you zip it up, perfect, it works. So I wanted to try out using these for like really bulky stuff. This is gonna be super fun to do on camera. The first one that I want to show you guys is the biggest one. It's gigantic. When I say gigantic, let me tell you something, right? This standing up fits in my backpack. Am I going to be able to fit my snow gear in a friggin' backpack? The answer is yes, because I've already done it. It comes with 2 folding trays. Then there is a smaller packing cube, which I'm going to be using to pack the normal clothes for the city trip portion of this trip. You can hang it up when you arrive at the hotel, and it has the mesh here so that your clothes won't fall off. It comes with a laundry bag, which is super handy, especially if you're like me and you're traveling with just one backpack. It feels like a very sturdy kind of water resistant material. This is a little shoe bag, again made from the same material. This is a toiletry bag. It's actually huge, like it would fit a lot, but if you're going on a small trip like I am about to do, you could just rip these apart and have a smaller toiletry bag instead of a very big one. I think you guys will be able to see what I mean. Like, do you see how sturdy that zipper looks? Like, this bag looks like this. They also have an electronics pouch, and you can have all of your charging cables and all of your SD cards and everything like that. Or you can actually even use this for jewelry. As you can see, like, there's all these stretchy parts, either for tech stuff or for jewelry. This pouch, super handy. This is the part that I know you guys came for, which is the super satisfying process of fitting very, very bulky crap into a small bag. I think I'm gonna start with the bigger stuff and then I'll go ahead and put in the smaller stuff. So the first thing I'm going to do is my jacket. Oh my gosh. This definitely looks unsafe, but I trust, so it's okay. Usually packing cubes, like when they're being packed super tight, like when you're pushing them to the limits and you let go of the zip for a second, they like unzip themselves. You guys know what I mean? And this one's staying put. Do you see it? Like this little guy is staying in place. Look at this. Do you see that? This right here is a pair of snowboarding pants, snowboarding jacket, a hoodie, a thermal shirt, some thermal tights, socks, and it's this small. The snowboard equipment took up the whole screen and now it's... Let me just do a cool transition there. Ready? 1, 2. That was probably the world's worst transition. Here it is. This is all of my clothes, and then I just stuff this in my backpack. That's it. It's ready to go. The last thing I wanted to quickly show you is the toiletry bag. It's not very handy, and I wanted to switch things over to this one. If you're interested in any of these products, don't forget to use the code Sofia10 at checkout to get 10% off. And by doing so, you are also getting me a little bit of a commission. You don't pay more for it. Let me quickly just run you through how I organize this pouch. As you can see, it's like super small. And yes, I do have reusable bottles. So these are bottles that I bought like one time and then I fill them up with my own shampoo. On this small pouch, I have shampoo and conditioner. And my boyfriend has his shampoo and he has a couple of samples of perfume or cologne. And we both have our miniature deodorants. Now I'm just finishing up my miniature things that I'd purchased and I had saved up. And then I'm going to switch to a deodorant bar. This pouch is just a little makeup slash, there's like cotton buds. We have our toothbrushes. They're just our travel toothbrushes. This bigger pouch has micellar water. It has a razor, and I just needed to add a couple of things. Yeah. If you guys like this video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video.